What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Diction. Welcome back to another COD mode video. So today we're going to be discussing the newly released FFAR Mythic blueprint, which is called the Bright Blade. So yes, it's a kind of like a cosmic medieval theme going on with this one. Very much similar to, I guess, the AS Vow. Of course, you know, that was kind of like medieval with Templar. But yeah, you guys get the point. So this was pretty much the only anticipated draw that I was pretty much looking for the entirety of the season. I wasn't really planning to go that hard this time around. And you know, I've kept that promise. I haven't bought any legendary skins at all. And I guess that's for the best right now because I'm still like not really feeling the game as of right now. Probably because of like fatigue or exhaustion, and probably even more so now since I'm kind of like recording this before I know for a fact that I'm actually going to get sick. You guys already know how that goes. You get early signs of weakness. You know, you start feeling a little bit more lightheaded than usual. So yeah, I could feel it kicking in. It's probably going to hit really hard tomorrow. So I decided to not in a I'm going to die way, get my affairs in order. And by affairs in order, I mean just working on this video and just having it there for you guys to see. So for the past few videos, I have discussed the FFAR in detail with all the attachments, all the camo challenges, and just how it performs overall. And so far, I've been happy with it, even for the little time that I've used it post, making the video. But I'm probably going to use it a lot more since I do have the Mythic right here. But it's time to talk about the details of this Mythic, what it actually has, and just how it looks, what it does, and stuff. So yes, the FFAR Bright Blade is basically, like I said, some weird futuristic medieval theme where, you know, if you weapon inspect the weapon, it's basically going to turn into a sword where you could put the sword in the sheath. Funny enough, if you do look at the draw, they actually have that same exact sword as a melee weapon for base melee. So if you're at least hoping to get like maybe 1% of that actual weapon, you could just go to the lucky draw and probably get within a few tries. So when it comes to the Bright Blade, I know it's more or less kind of like the same concept as like other mythics in the past. You know, it has a digital iron sight, has a different reload animation, different animations that just kind of like, you know, just stay there as you're just using the gun. You know, there's a lot of stuff to talk about, but it does seem to carry over a new feature that was recently released for the QQ9, which is the introduction of multiple iron sights. So the QQ9 had this thing where, you know, you get different types of iron sights based on what level your gun is. So obviously it does have a default digital iron sight, of course, but it does get upgraded a little bit midway, which I'm actually at right now. And at the end, when you do, you know, max it out, it does become like, you know, basically the flawless version of the iron sight. So when it goes to the reloading, I'll be honest, it's probably one of the worst reload animations that I've seen so far. And I know it's kind of bare bones. I wouldn't say it's, I don't know, like, I mean, some of them just have basic, you know, reloading like that Fennec, you know, just like the early mythics. But for a time where we're at where, you know, they probably should have better reload animations. This time around, it does kind of fall short. But hey, you can't win them all. But fun fact, when I did see the leaks, there was a different reload animation. They must have changed it because they had to, like, you know, I guess change other parts of the gun, I guess. I don't know what they did there, but yeah, apparently this gun was changed a little bit. But also something to keep in mind when you do fully upgrade the weapon, you do get a kill counter as well. And actually a kill counter that you could read. It's not like the Crig 6 where it has like these weird ancient texts that just get reduced every single time you shoot. Or kind of like how the AK-47 Radiance has that, you know, those little tally marks that just diminish over time. Yeah, this one is actually one that you could actually read. But unfortunately, that's not how it's gonna, you know, work if you just have the base version of the Mythic or even, you know, upgrading halfway. It doesn't have that, unfortunately. So you're gonna have to, you know, go all out, you know, maxing it out and everything. So I know I've pretty much done everything already to like discuss what this weapon has. I mean, like I guess I could just, you know, tell you how maybe it kind of looks reminiscent to the Morning Star, but just in a different way. I'm freaking like having a stroke here. But yeah, like the physical features are very similar to the Morning Star, but of course they're not the exact same. But I guess the design, the color, you know, the black and the gold thing, it kind of does remind me of it, but just, of course, on a different weapon. One final thing I do have to discuss also is how they kind of like upgraded, well, not upgraded, but like they really improved the metal design. Usually they're not really that, you know, well thought out, I guess, when it comes to like, you know, recent mythics, but this one is actually pretty good. It does flare up pretty well, kind of like how the what's that one, the Rytech AMR Nautilus, it kind of like, it doesn't look like that, but of course you guys get the you guys get the point. Like, it's a lot more flashy. But yeah, overall, that's my basic review of the Mythic skin. It looks pretty cool. Most Mythics do. It does fall short on some features. Death effect is pretty cool as well. Probably could have been a little bit more creative instead of just adding like more swords as you upgrade those death effects. But you do get it at the very end. The only thing I didn't really get was tracer rounds and just the ability to just share and get the iron sight. It doesn't really matter to me. I mean, this one is actually pretty fine nonetheless. So yeah, you don't have to upgrade it all the way. I mean, I'm sure even the first design's all right. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure to subscribe for some more COD mode content. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.